Hello everybody, we're finally back here. Been a couple days since I've streamed, but I made sure that you guys still got some videos in the meantime, so hope you guys have been enjoying the content. Today's video is a fun one to make, not gonna lie. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys have seen it. If not, then I definitely recommend checking it out. It's a fun one. Doing a bit of a comparison between what a run on my whitetail grind looks like with two drastically different weapons, and it was a lot of fun. Gotta say, it was a lot of fun. Now I'm gonna go show you guys something because I got something pretty awesome to spawn. So we're gonna go over and take a quick look at that first. Because it's been a while since I've had a nice rare whitetail, and we got one to spawn a couple days ago when I was grinding. I've been grinding whitetail again just because I really enjoy the whitetail a lot. I keep coming back to them knowing I don't have that typical rack, and I just really enjoy the whitetail grind so much. And you guys have said countless times you want to watch me doing what I enjoy, and that it makes it more entertaining, so we're gonna be just doing whatever we enjoy. That's gonna be like the new goal on the channel, is just do whatever I enjoy. And I enjoy whitetail, so we're gonna go for some whitetail today. Let's take down a couple of these first. I still need to shoot down this zone, if possible. What's the hotspot for whitetail? There's a lot of areas that are good for them. This entire river on the left side of Layton is really good. This lake is phenomenal. All the lakes on the left side are great. Up here is pretty good. This lake's pretty good. This little area has tons of zones, as you can tell. Tons of zones. Zevin, thank you for the 9 months, dude. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Welcome back, dude. Ah, he darted off before I could get the shot off. Oh, no. You know what happens. It is what it is. Yeah, the member counter is always bugged at the beginning, Forestry. Oh, there we go. Now it's up. Now it's back up. Looks like a bunch of the gifteds expired, though, so we're no longer over 450. Oh, well. We will get up to that 500 mark eventually and get that next emote. We'll do it. It'll happen eventually. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream, though. Really hope you guys have been having a fun time today, regardless of what you've been doing. But anyway, guys, I did have something I wanted to mention because the goals have changed a little bit for what we're going to do here with our grinds. All right, you may remember if you joined the stream the other day, I was starting herd management back up on moose, now that it's been confirmed that it's okay to do by the devs. But I decided not to do moose anymore, because not going to lie, moose are really awful for herd management. They just suck. They're not fun to try and herd manage. So I'm just going to hunt moose by shooting everything. And I've decided that we will do the herd management grind on our whitetail, since that was by far the most fun I've ever had with an HM grind. Like, it was just a blast. So we are going to do it with whitetail. And then with moose, we're just going to shoot everything in sight. Maybe do like some minimal herd management just to get a few more 5s showing up. But definitely not going to extensively do it with the moose. They're just a rough one to try and manage. Hey, CJO, how's it going, man? Hope you're doing good. Just getting in bed with I pop in and say hi. How's it going, man? Hope you've been doing great. And I hope you have a good sleep as well. Yeah, hopefully, Dominique, we're going to do our best. My goal for today is just to get some of the bucks to turn to level 1s. Lady helped me a little bit while we were doing the video that you guys saw a couple days ago. We did a little bit of shooting some of the zones down. I did a bit more of it last night, but there's still a lot to go. I gotta completely shoot down all the zones that I undid whenever we undid our herd management. So we're gonna have a little bit of that ahead of us, but should be fun to go through. I'm sure you guys will be interested in seeing me run around a bit instead of just bouncing between the same zones anyway. We gotta bounce between a bunch of the zones that we haven't really gone to recently. Hey, Cooper, how's it going, dude? Glad you could make it, man. How am I doing? Hope you get the great one. Yeah, hopefully, Dominique. Oh, I already responded to that. Never mind. But yes, thank you. I'm doing good, Megatron. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good as well. That river mount on the left there is the first spot to check for is the first spot that you check for whitetail. Yeah, it's a pretty good area. Definitely a good one. Oh my gosh, Zevin with the 5 gifted. Holy. What an absolute legend. The 5 gifted coming in. Congrats to Fake Fisherman, Miles, Megatron, I'm gonna say Neeb. And then the boys 69. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, Zevin, and congrats to everybody that got one of those gifteds. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is very kind of you. All right, let's see if we can... There it is. So this is what I got to spawn. Look at that beautiful albino. Isn't that thing just gorgeous? Like, that is just such a beautiful deer. Oh, we need to take that guy as well. But, like, that is such an awesome albino. I got that to spawn 2 days ago, and I was like, I gotta save it for the stream. I gotta take it for you guys to see. So that's what we're gonna do now. That is such a beautiful albino. I want to take it with the 7mm since we got it on us. But yeah, that guy is just nice. It's got such a good rack. Definitely one of the nicer non-diamond albinos I've seen. Alright, later, CJO. Thank you for watching, dude. Hope you have a good sleep. Oh, geez, Calamity. You dove in after it? Dude, that's wild. Let's see if we can get a good angle. Oh my gosh! Benson! Benson with the 50, holy! Benson, thank you for the super chat. That's so generous of you. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Wow. Thank you so much. I honestly don't know how I can even convey just how thankful I am for that. Thank you so much, dude. That's very generous. You, sir, are a kind soul. Holy. What a way to start the day. We got the gifteds coming in. We got the crazy super chat. Forestry, thank you for the 1 month, dude. Let's go get that great one, shall we? Yes, let's get that great one. Let's get that great one, or at least for now, this albino. Crazy, dude. Thank you so much. Got 3 5-star elk on Nez Perce last week in Way of the Hunter. Good thing is that a 5-star elk was my dream 5-star. Got 3 of them. Nice, Megatron. That's awesome. That's pretty crazy to get 3 5-stars. That's pretty crazy. That is crazy. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? How's it going, Johnny? You just want better scopes in the game? That would be nice, Calamity. I'd like more scopes. I want a high zoom scope that doesn't completely take up all the screen like the Argus does. Like, you see the Hyperion? There's, like, not a lot of the screen that gets blocked out by the scope itself. But, with the Argus, it takes up, like, double the space on the screen. Like, that's one of the things I don't like about the Argus. Not to mention, it's more sensitive than the Hyperion. But, like, man, like, the Hyperion has always just been my favorite. I've kind of bounced back and forth between Hyperion and Argus, but I always end up going back to the Hyperion. Because, it will always just be my favorite. Alright, let's get ready to take this thing down. That is a beautiful buck. Think we got this right here. Got that other nice buck as well. Beautiful. Love to see it, man. That is such a beautiful albino. Gotta be one of my favorite rares we've gotten in a little bit. It just never gets old seeing the big whitetail rares. Okay, are these back down to 1s? Oh, they are. Okay, nice. We didn't have to run through that zone many times to get it back down. That's good. He dead. He is. He's down. There he is. What a gorgeous buck. That one's got really symmetrical antlers, too. One of the rare even albinos. 224. That's a good buck, man. That is one of my best albinos, I think. Definitely like a top 5 albino whitetail. Yeah, it is perfectly symmetrical. That's kind of rare for rares to be perfectly symmetrical. Crazy. Love to see it, though. Let's get a couple screenshots of this beauty. Just like that. Beautiful. And this guy spawned before we were getting the herd management going again, so this was a normal, like, albino spawn, that's a pretty good scoring one for just shooting whatever we could at the time. That's pretty crazy. What a beauty, man. Would kill for a big albino? You would kill that albino for a big albino, right? So technically you're not wrong. You would have to kill the albino to get a big albino. So yeah, that statement's correct. You think making the 223 be able to shoot class 1 would be a viable option? In Finland, we can't actually use a 22 LR for games, so feels funny using it in a hunting game. I think that would be fine. I think they could make the 223 usable on class 1. I feel like that might actually give it more of a use in the game, to be honest. They would still have to buff it, though, because it struggles to kill a turkey. Like, the 223 is so bad that it struggles to kill a turkey. So they would still have to buff it, but I do think it needs to be dropped in class. Maybe making it a 1 to 3 would be pretty good. I think 1 to 3 would be great. Oh my gosh, Benson. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Holy. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Coming in with that huge $100 donation. Oh my gosh. Dude, Benson, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to say. That's crazy. Crazy generous. Generous. I can't speak. That's crazy generous. Apparently I can't aim either. Oh my gosh. Really appreciate that. Appreciate that. Oh my gosh, I can't speak now. Holy. Wow. Yeah, this has been a wild stream, Z. You got trolled by 2 legendary Cape Buffalo. Oh no, Jackson. Hey, bro, how's it going? Holy cannoli, Batman. Yes. How's it going, Caitlin? Hope everybody's doing amazing. Man, you guys have no idea how good it feels to be back on the HM whitetail grind. I missed it so much. It was so much fun back when we did it, and I just haven't had as much fun grinding since. So it's nice that I can finally do it again. Like, I've always still had fun with grinding, but this just made it so much more fun and interesting. So it's nice to be back. How is setting up streaming on here compared to OBS? You use OBS for streaming to YouTube, Calamity. I use Streamlabs OBS to stream, and then I use OBS to record. Hey, it's fine, Mr. Knight. As long as you know what was wrong about it and you come back to playing legitimately. That's all that matters at the end of the day. What I've always tried to do whenever I was doing herd management before, and what I'm going to continue to do while I'm doing it now, is just show people that you can get good trophies without cheating. It's totally possible. It takes a bit of work to set up. In fact, it can take a lot of work depending on how your map is set up, but you can get trophies without cheating, 100%. You don't have to hack. You can do herd management, which is something that's been approved by the developers to be okay. And you'll still be able to get some trophies that you've always wanted. Just takes a little bit of time and effort, but I've always done my best to try and steer people in this direction instead of cheating, you know? Exactly, Zevin. Exactly, man. Hey, Chip, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing great. You'll never get a smell of super rare to be on? Wow, bro. Okay, I see how it is. Coming through with the Brobra vibes. Holy. That's a big buck, 241. Ain't too shabby at all. Alright, let's keep running through these zones a little bit. Actually, I just realized I'm not gonna have enough time to go down there. Do I miss the red deer grind? I would if they had more variation to the great one. To be honest, I hit that grind so heavily that I kind of stopped enjoying it, and that's why we haven't done it in a while. I kind of got everything I wanted with red deer besides the diamond mela, but it is what it is. I'm satisfied with the trophies I have for red deer. But there's still a lot of stuff I want for whitetail and moose, which is why we primarily grind them. There's still a lot of bear trophies I need as well. So we'll probably at some point go to the bear grind. Let's head down here. This area I know for a fact we need to shoot down some of the males. Let me hit the AC real quick, guys. Would not believe how quickly a PC heats up the room when you're streaming. It's crazy. It goes from like 65 degrees clear up to like 74 in a matter of like an hour. You believe it? Yeah, it's rough, man. It's wild. I'm not Flinter, but welcome, dude. Welcome to the stream. Would love an alternative fur to red deer. Like a silvery white would be awesome. Yeah, Zevin, I've been saying for a long time I'd love to see a fabled leucistic for both whitetail and red deer. I think that it would really fit them. I think it would just be really good for the game to add some more fur variations to the whitetail and the red deer. They both need them badly. Yeah, it's crazy to think, but I'm not Caitlin. No, it's fine, dude. It's fine. Need to go get a Nest thermostat and put a temp sensor in your office. Yeah, I mean, the AC that I have, I can set it to a certain temperature, and whenever it hits a certain temp, it'll kick on until it gets like a few degrees below. So I think for now, that's fine. It does the trick, you know? I just didn't have it turned on. I had it turned on. I had it turned to fan instead of the AC. How many zones for whitetail deer on Revontuli Coast? I believe for whitetail, like, no matter where you go, it's gonna be around 60 to 75, depending on each individual map. It can vary quite a bit based on how your map is set up, but usually 60 to 75 zones for whitetail. Across all maps, I believe. On Layton, I've got 70, and I know Rev is about the same. No, Luke, I don't stay in hacked lobbies when I get in them. Anytime I'm doing multiplayer, if I see any signs of hacking, I leave. Because I don't need to get that type of reputation, you know. I've done so much throughout my time playing this game and doing YouTube to show that I'm legitimate. The last thing I would want to do is jeopardize that by staying in a lobby too long. So no, I wouldn't stay in a hacked lobby if I got into one. I'd leave it immediately. Made the mistake of choosing the 20-eyed weekly challenge. 4 left, but it's been a grind. Oh, geez, man. How much XP was it, though? Like, did it give you a bunch of XP? Because I guess if it was more XP than some of the other ones, it might have been worth it. Ethan, thank you so much for becoming a member, dude. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing amazing. Thank you so much. Enjoy all the perks that come with that. The emotes, the extra Discord channels, the scrapped uploads on the channel, and all the other cool stuff. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's a 2, but it's a fence rack. I might leave him for now. It is just a little fence rack. I think that's a shootable buck there. Yeah, it's a shootable buck. We'll try to get close to him. We'll come back for that one later. I want to pop these real quick. We got a lot of zones over here. That's a fence rack, right? I think it is. I think that's a fence rack. Ah, there's one. Yes. It is indeed a 2. Dropped him. Hey, Andrew, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Getting any rares or diamonds? We got 1 rare so far. It was a 224 albino that I had been saving for this stream. I found it a couple days ago and I wanted to take it live today. How many kills am I at? Let's see. Let me go check. I know it's not very many. So we're currently at 230 bucks. 230 kills so far. Oh, there's a decent buck. This zone has been loaded with big males recently. kind of makes me want to maybe introduce this into the grind as like a main zone. It's been a really solid one, man. Oh no, I deleted one of the zones. Oh, they were just barely too close. Good news, though. That was a terrible zone anyway. It was already like a bunch of does and like 2 level 1 bucks, so that's okay. I don't mind losing that zone. They'll just go somewhere else anyway. If anything, that's probably good, because I had too many condensed here, and it was just not good. Not feasible to grind this area a lot. But I definitely think I should move a tent over here. This seems to be a really good zone. This seems like it's a really awesome zone. It seems to regularly produce large bucks. And they always seem to come back. Yeah, Key and I am. So we have decided that since EW said that it's okay to do and that they don't see it as like a cheat or an exploit, I decided that we'll do herd management on one grind. I was going to do moose, but I started it and I wasn't having fun. And so I was like, no, I'm not going to do this on moose. We're going to do it on whitetail, where I always had a lot of fun and just literally the time of my life when I was grinding. So we're going to do that with the whitetail. And then for moose, we're going to just shoot everything in sight. Same for bears as well. Whenever we get back to bears, we're just shooting everything in sight, because I just can't bring myself to try and manage them. But with whitetail, it was always a lot of fun, so we're deciding to come back to it. It should be quite a bit of fun. Nice deer. Yeah, those are nice deer. I think I have a zone over here. Oh, man, if I could... If this zone is still here... Oh, it's not. Oh, no, I deleted that one, too. I deleted that one back when I was trying to undo our herd management the first time. That's rough. So, I was going to say, if I have 2 zones across from each other, that would make it best for grinding, but I can't reach that zone from here. They're kind of behind a hill. Unfortunate. How do you become a member? With the join button, Matthew, or through the link in the description, or the link that Chip posted in the chat. All 3 of those ways will take you to the same place. What do you do when your deer aren't respawning? There's a lot of things that could be happening. I would recommend checking out the guide video that Layton and I made the other day. It's a guide video that can be used for literally any grind that you're doing. Doesn't matter if you're using herd management or just shooting everything. Doesn't matter the species. It'll be a helpful guide that has a lot of tips and tricks. Definitely recommend checking it out. Yeah, pretty much, Johnny. Pretty much. Moose just wasn't fun. So with moose, we're just going to shoot everything. And then I guess if we get some 2s to spawn, we'll leave them. But I'm going to primarily just shoot moose like normal. You going to go to that guide now? All right, man. Hope it helps out quite a bit. Off to see if multiplayer hopping gets me diamonds again. Nice, creative. Hopefully it will, dude. I wish you luck. What should you do when your deer aren't respawning? Oh, I already read that. Never mind. I already read that. Hey, Tony, how's it going? Catching perch for the photo challenge. Nice. Nice, nice. The angler has really grown on me quite a bit. I've been enjoying it a lot. Also, guys, I got some good news. For those of you that are on PC, because the game isn't out on console yet, unfortunately. Angler is PC only at the moment, but will come out on consoles in the summer. I've got some game keys provided to me by EW to give away to you guys. So I got some codes for the base game of the Angler, as well as a bunch of Norway DLC codes. So next time I post an Angler video, be looking out for that giveaway, because it's going to be a lot of codes. And quite a few of you will get the Norway DLC as well as the base game. So it's gonna be pretty good. I'm excited. I'm excited. How many kills was the two-tone great one? It was 1,200 kills, Byral. 1,200 kills for that beautiful moose. Oh yeah, of course, Johnny, of course. I can put in a special word with Jaxie for you. Is Power Weapon Pack worth it? Yeah, Alex, I'd say it is. For the 7mm in particular. If you don't already have Yukon with the 300 Magnum, then it's worth it for the 338 as well. But, for me, that, what's it called? That 7mm alone makes the pack worth it. It's such a solid rifle. Lots of power. 3 rounds of 7mm, I mean, can't go wrong there. Is the Angler made by EW? Yes it is. Call of the Wild, the Angler, is made by Expansive Worlds. It's not the same dev team. It's a different dev team than the Hunter Call of the Wild. But it is owned by Expansive Worlds as well. The way it works is like Expansive Worlds actually has a few different games under their belt, and each of them has a different dev team. So that's why you don't see like content being delayed on one game for other games to get made. Like, yeah, they've got the same, like, parent company, you know, like Avalanche and, what's it called, Expansive Worlds. Megatron, thank you for the 1 month, really appreciate it. I was gifted this membership, but I still wanted to send this message. Thank you, Megatron, really appreciate it. Hope you're doing phenomenal. And then RPG Shooter Gaming, thank you so much for the membership again. That was for your gifted, but thank you so much, dude. Hope you're doing great. How's the stream going so far? It's going good, Vine. We took down a big albino buck that I had been saving for the stream, and it scored like 224, so we got a pretty good start to the day. Hey, little buddy. What are you guys doing? Look at you. Yes, the Angler will be on console in the summer, Drunk. It will be in the summer. Hey, Nathan, how's it going, dude? Can I do a Red Deer grind on Parquet? If we ever go back to Red Deer, maybe. For now, I'm not really doing Red Deer, though. Yeah, Andrew, we do bird hunting. I hunted some birds in a video a couple days ago, actually. Later, Neeb, thank you for being here. You're working on a secret project for CJO? Think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about, Nathan. Nice, Kaylee, nice. Just got an albino alligator? Awesome, dude, awesome. Does anyone know if Call of the Wild uses UE5? No, Call of the Wild uses their own engine. It's the Avalanche Apex engine. Am I still missing some whitetail racks? Yes. Believe it or not, after 20 Great One Whitetail, I still don't have the typical rack. You would think that I would have got at least one, but the closest I got was a 50-50 rack that was part it. Do I do guides in Call of the Wild? I do some of them, Alex Gamer. I did one a few days ago with Lady. I think it's like 3 videos ago. I did a guide for grinding. And then I've also done other guides in the past for like specific species. Sam, thank you for becoming a member. Dude, welcome back. Hope you're doing amazing. Thank you so much, dude. Can someone recommend me a hard drive for a Dell laptop? I would recommend an external SSD, to be honest. That's the easiest one to... I'm assuming you need like an additional drive, right? I'm assuming you already have one in your laptop. I would recommend getting like an external SSD. That's what my wife has, and it works great. I would just recommend looking for the highest rated external SSD that's within your price range. And going with that, you know, read through some of the reviews and make sure that it's what you're after. But yeah, external SSDs are probably the easiest type of additional storage for laptops. Well, luckily, Sam, it does keep the streak. It'll obviously pause during the time that you're not a member, but once you become a member again, it'll pick up wherever you left off. I challenge compete. That actually wasn't that bad. Or, gosh, I can't read. That wasn't that bad, actually. Nice chip. Nice. All right, later, Cooper. No, Ethan. There is no way to spawn more rare fur types. And if there is, nobody knows what it is. Yeah, that's all shot down. That's probably one of the zones that I never undid. I think for the most part, this area is good. Like these zones here are good. I need to go through some of Balmont and shoot some of the stuff here, though. I know I got a lot of zones that have some males I need to smoke. How long am I going to stream today? Not sure, Cole, but probably at least 2 to 3 hours. I mean, now that we're back doing herd management, I'm probably going to do longer streams just so that we can make some progress. Because to be honest, it's going to take at least like 50 or 60 hours to get this going again. At least back to the extent that it used to be. We're going to have to go crazy on this grind, so I'm going to be doing some longer streams, I think. Obviously, it all depends on how long I can go, though. I mean, I still got to make time for my daughter and my wife. But we'll do as much as we can with the grinds. Now that we're finally back at it. That's a buck right there we need to take down. So's that one. He'll die, but that was not the greatest shooting I've done. We killed the first one. Second one, little bit rough there. We just got a super rare melanistic deer. Nice, dude. Oh, reindeer melanistic. Wow, that's insane. Dude, any super rare reindeer is crazy difficult to get. That's absolutely insane. That is crazy. Grinding's great for practicing hard shots. Oh, definitely. Especially if you're doing the moose grind. That one, like, forces you to hard shot everything. Did we drop the first one? I don't think we dropped it. But I think it definitely went down. Oh yeah, it didn't run far at all, man. Almost never miss your moose hard shots. Same. At this point, I've got pretty good at hitting them, but definitely like over the last couple months, I've started missing more than before, so I guess I should probably do a little bit more practice with it, right? Hey, Jebba, how's it going? I am doing my best. We're going to try and get some big males. We killed a 224 scoring albino at the beginning of the stream. I can't remember, but I think you were there when I spawned it. I'm pretty sure that I was in a call with you and everybody when I got that guy to spawn. And so we finally took him down, and it was a beautiful buck. Still haven't got an albino in my whitetail grind yet? Yeah, it's definitely one of the harder to get rares I've noticed. It seems like for whitetail, piebald are the easiest, and then mela and albino are like twice as rare, it seems. Don't worry, Johnny. I already told him that he's next on the list. And considering that we're starting, there's been a few people that haven't been around the streams for a very long time, like a few moderators. So I'd say that soon we'll probably need another one. Because there's definitely a few people that have not shown up in months. Starting to set up your whitetail grind? Nice dynamic. What map are you going for, man? Hey, Lil Rock, how's it going? You know, I don't know why I chased this deer all the way up here, but you know what? It is what it is. I gotta reset the time anyway. Also, guys, I don't know if you saw. I don't know how many of you guys are following Brobra's channel, but he posted a short today and it absolutely blew up, so congrats to Brobra. He had a short get like 1,000 views in 30 minutes. That's like very comparable to what a lot of the shorts that I post get. Like that's pretty impressive. I'm happy for him. That is pretty impressive. Brobra coming through with the skill. I'm telling y'all, I think Brobra's gonna have one of the fastest growing Call of the Wild and Angler channels in existence. It's growing faster than my channel did at the beginning even. Hey TTV, how's it going? Hope you're doing amazing today. Your brother's whitetail grind took 1.6 thousand kills and he only got pieballs besides the initial spawn Mellow. Jeez, that's crazy. That's pretty wild right there. Yeah, it's pretty wild, isn't it, Nathan? Brobra's doing something right. His shorts are hitting the algorithm nicely. Really cool to see. Guys, we are literally 7 subs off of 108k. That is just crazy. That is just crazy. That is insane to think about. You guys have been killing it, not gonna lie. Even with me being gone for like a week and a half when I was sick, like, you guys have still been killing it. I cannot wait till the next map release to get everybody, like, hyped up about a new release again. Those are some of the most fun times I think I have in playing Call of the Wild. Doing like crazy herd management grinds and brand new map releases are like 2 of my favorite things in Call of the Wild. And it just makes me so happy that I can finally do herd management again now that it's not in question as to whether or not it's cheating. So that's really awesome. And then we got a new map coming around like, what, a month and a half from now probably? June is usually the map release, and I mean, we're halfway through April already. So it's got to be like a month and a half, maybe 2 months away. Things are looking good for Call of the Wild. I am very excited. Oh, really, Milan? I did not know that. That's wild. I don't think it means anything in English. I think it's just like a name. That's wild, though. That's wild. I remember there's like some other like words and phrases where if you say it in like specific countries, it means completely opposite of what it does in the US. It's crazy how like different languages work and how like something that's, you know, normal in one place can be seen as something like really bad in another place. It's very interesting. Always found it fascinating, the differences between like where you live and what language you speak, like what different phrases can mean. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I could see how you'd be confused. I could see that. I could see how that'd be confusing. Thought they normally released in July? No, there was a couple years where they delayed console release to July. I think Silver Ridge Peaks was delayed till July. And then I think Rancho was delayed till August for console. So that I could see why you might have that, the thought of it being July. Because I know you played console for a while. I'm pretty sure you're on PC now, right, TTV? Or are you on both? I know you did PC for a little bit. But yeah, it's normally June release for new maps. That'll be why. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. That makes sense, though. That makes sense. All right, I know I got a zone over here that we need to smoke a couple from. Thank you, Lil Rock. We're about to hit 108k as well, which is pretty wild. 4 off of it. Oh, I just realized I need to refresh the what's it called? Not alerts, but the thingy, the support bars. That's what they're called. The support bars at the top. I just realized one of them was clear for some reason. They do that sometimes. One of them wasn't rendering the entire image. There we go. Now it looks better. Come on, whitetail. Well, there they are. That's a solid buck right there. Turn for me, buddy. You're a good-looking buck. I want to get you down. Is he the only buck here? No, there's a one. Okay, so there was 2 bucks here, but he was the only good one. He was the only good buck there. How's that going for you today? What's your thought on saltwater crocodile? I think they'd be really good. I think they would be a really good addition to like Virunga Savannah, or if they ever do Africa 2.0, I think it would be a really good addition to that type of map as well. I think saltwater crocs would be awesome. Oh, could you imagine, Cooper? Like, at this point, like, knowing that Fabled Piebald isn't bugged like we originally thought, and that people are actually getting Fabled Piebald Great Ones on, like, console and PC, man, it just makes me want to keep going until we get a Fabled Piebald. I would love to have a Fabled Piebald. Like, that would just be crazy. What's my strategy for herd management? It's kind of hard to explain because I haven't done it in a while, so I'm kind of getting my bearings again. But a lot of times whenever I'm grinding herd management, what I'll do for the first bit of the grind is just shoot every, you know, larger male that I see that would be above the threshold. And then as I'm hunting every single zone, just paying attention to which zones are consistent. And as I find those consistent zones, I will start stacking diamonds in those zones while shooting down the rest of the zones. And that has always kind of been the way that I've done it. It's what I did with the whitetail, and it was by far the smoothest HM grind I've ever had. Alright, let's see. We did it! 108,000 subscribers. 108,003 to be exact. Thank you guys so much. That is amazing, guys. Really appreciate it. Oh, got you, Johnny. I didn't know saltwater crocs were Australia. To me, I've never really looked into crocodiles. I don't know where each crocodile's from. I just assumed that you were talking about like the African crocodiles. But I mean, either way, I would love to see crocodiles. It would be cool. There we go, 185. Now let's go grab the other one. Now, after we do a run through a lot of these zones, I think this is probably the last one we'll do for now. We're going to go through all of our main zones and try to get a few diamonds to spawn to stack. If we can stack a few diamonds to push down the rest of the map, that would be lovely. So we'll have to see if we can make that happen. Later, Mass Gaming. Thank you for dropping in. Yes, Pancake. You missed a 224 albino buck. Really gorgeous albino. The membership probably expired, Pancake. If it was a gifted one, it expires after a month. Where was that in the stream? It was towards the beginning, Dame Time. Towards the beginning is where we took down that albino. Yeah, TTV. So with elephant hunting, it's more of just they don't want to risk controversy with people that are against it. Because, elephant hunting in real life is quite a bit more controversial than a lot of other types of hunting, even though it's actually something that's done a decent bit for like conservation purposes. People don't realize that a lot of the elephant hunting that goes on is conservation hunting. Like, you're picking out a specific bull that is past its prime, it's no longer breeding, and instead it's just killing all the younger bulls and attacking them and preventing them from being able to breed. So people will hunt the ones that are causing issues with the rest. But a lot of people don't understand that, and so they just think elephant hunting bad. And so EW won't get anywhere near elephants. I don't think they'll ever get anywhere near elephants because of that. Because people just don't have the right idea of, like, how elephant hunting works. Which is very unfortunate. Oh. Oh my gosh, what was that? Why was that so funny to me? That shouldn't have been that funny. Oh my gosh. Dude. I can't even. That was great. Oh man. That was something special. I don't even know what to say to that. Holy. Don't need 2 ones there. We'll take one of them. Yeah, exactly, Milan. I don't get it. I don't get how... There's a lot of things that just aren't applied evenly across, like, all topics of Call of the Wild. I get what you're saying. Like, people want elephants, but then... and say that it's just a game, but then you go to something else and they're like... Nope, nope, we want this way, even though it's still just a game. Nice, Cooper, nice. Yeah, he's doing good, man. Rover's channel's doing well. I've been trying to get him to do YouTube for over a year at this point, just telling him that I think he'd be really good at it. And I'm glad that he finally decided to do it because it's been working out for him. Did I get him? No, I didn't. Well, I tried. I tried my best. It didn't work. He must have been behind the hill. What is my distance traveled in game? I don't know. Probably a lot. Yeah, I think it has been good for him, Duo. I think it has. Or Dynamic. Why did I just call you Duo? I've never called you Duo before. Dynamic. There we go. I think it has, for sure. Well, we killed one and wounded another. I know, Dynamic. I was like, wait, did I really just call you Duo? Pro's losing it, guys. He's losing it. Yeah, I get it, TTV. I get it. I do. But it's just unfortunate that they won't do it. Yeah, we didn't hit that thing good. It's not going to die anytime soon. So this lake over here, we do have a potential diamond stacked over here. Not exactly sure if it's going to make it, but there is one over here. It's a small rack. There he is. Small rack little feller. Ooh, wow, he dropped. Oh my gosh. That was such a weird angle. I'm surprised it dropped him. What's my favorite flavor of deer? Albino or diamond? Oh, man. Albino deer, obviously. I mean, rares are cooler than diamonds. In my personal opinion. That little 2. Then we got one more over here. This is the guy that we just smoked. Holy. This poor thing, I feel bad for him. Oh, it was just vertebrae. Oh, man. We did him dirty. Holy. Albino diamond swirl for a flavor. Yes, Chip. That's the best one. Gotta love those albino diamond swirls for sure. In before great one? Nope. 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 Okay. Think we'll need to do a little bit of a time reset here. Don't see all of the deer there. Yeah, true, TTV, true. It does depend on the size of the deer as well. Very true. Okay, why is that herd not there and only one of those is... These bucks are being weird. These deer are weird. Yeah, Frosty, we hit 108k. We did. Crazy to think about. Okay, there's a couple 2s there. One's a fence wreck, so I might leave it, but at the same time, I kind of want to shoot it down to a 1. Yeah, let's do it. Let's shoot it down to a 1. Yeah, it's definitely different than what we've been doing, Cooper, but it feels good to be back. I've always had more fun doing it, so it feels more natural to me. Feels more enjoyable. How many hours of playtime do I have on Call of the Wild? About 5,200, Jensen. Quite a few hours in the game. Killed 34 black bear that last run. That's pretty insane, Cooper. That is crazy. I can't even get 34 black bear in one run. Any tips for starting a Great One grind besides tent tripod placement? I want to try to get my first Great One after playing the game off and on since it came out. I would recommend checking out the guide I posted a couple days ago. Me and Lady Legend did a grinding guide that can be used for any grind. It gives a lot of useful tips and information. Definitely recommend checking that out. It'll probably give you a lot of tips that you can use for your grind. We kind of made it to be like the one guide that you can use for literally anything. Trying to get a diamond red deer, what level should I shoot? So for red deer, you want to shoot 5s and above. Leave the 4s and below. Yeah, the Lady Legend guide should be in that playlist. Let me double check real quick. I'm going to click on it so you might hear my voice in the background. Oh, I stopped in time. Let's see. Yeah, it's in there. It's the very... Okay, that's a very old video. Holy... Gosh, man, you contrast my old videos with my new videos. The mic quality was so crazy different. So yeah, my most recent one in the guides playlist is the grinding guide with Lady. That one should give you a ton of tips and information that are going to be very helpful to any grind you want to start. Holy, did we already hit 100 likes, Leopard? That's crazy. You know, I've never really been somebody to ask for likes in the streams, so I really do appreciate it when you guys drop a like. I never really push for likes when I'm doing live streams. It's just never really been, like, something that really comes to mind when I'm streaming. So I do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. That's a good-looking buck right there. Got a lot of deer here, actually. Those are the 2 ones. The rest of these we can pop. So we killed 2 for sure. One of them might have got away. What map do I recommend for a whitetail grind? Revontuli and Layton. Both of them are really good options. I would not recommend going for Mississippi. It's not exactly great for the whitetail because the gators scare them off and there's a lot of brush. However, Rancho is kind of like an in-between pick where you could go with Rancho if you really like the look of the map, but it's not going to be as easy as a Revontuli or Layton grind. Nice, Carter. Nice. Yeah, I decided to do no HM for my moose as well. I tried to get into it the last few days, and it's just not fun to do herd management on moose. Like, it's just not a fun grind for me, so I decided not to do it. So yeah, I don't blame you for not doing herd management on them. I have found that with moose, though, it's like, it's fun no matter what. Like, just shooting everything for moose is a lot of fun. And I personally don't believe that great ones get affected by herd management, and I think we've kind of seen that with my Revontuli moose grinds. The second we went to Rev, 300 kills, great one. 1,200 kills, great one. We've been doing pretty good. Should you start a moose grind again? If you want to, man. If you want to start one again, then I would go for it. I always say just if you really like enjoy something, then do it. If you don't think you'd enjoy it, then go for something else that you might enjoy. I would prioritize your enjoyment of the game over everything else. I don't think I'll be stacking Great One Whitetail, Cole. I'll stack diamonds just to get the map pushed down to lower levels, but I don't really like stacking Great Ones. I think the only exception I would make is if we get it to spawn, like, right now, I might stack it to help push down the rest of the map. But I'm not really a fan of stacking Great Ones. I feel like it takes a lot away from the actual experience of spotting it and then taking it down while the adrenaline is still pumping. Because if I wait a couple days to take a Great One down, there's no adrenaline left. And it really makes it, like, not as memorable as a situation as it would have been if I took it down immediately. So for Great Ones, we'll probably just take them down the second they spawn. What is rare, leucistic reindeer or a mellow red deer? Both are silver. Definitely the mellow red deer. Mellow red deer would be a lot more rare. Those things are quite incredible. How far away do I place my tents from zones? It depends on the zone dynamic. This one right here, I mean, we're about 200 away, as you can see. About 200 away. Because about 150, 160 is where animals start rendering in. So you want to give a little bit of wiggle room for that. And so I like to do it just like this. About 200 away. Sometimes a little bit more, but it depends on your setup. Like right here, I got 2 tents on top of 2 zones. And so I just fast travel over, claim these, and then the others will render in, and then I can shoot them as well. And the way I see it is, if you're too close, you can always back up a little bit to get them to pop into render. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. That's a 1 right there. I'd like to get the rest of this herd to show up. This herd is always weird. They're always a little bit late. You missed an albino, Scott. You missed a 224 scoring albino. It was quite the beautiful deer. Gonna need to reset right here. Those ones do not want to pop up. Am I gonna need to main menu? I might need to again. Yeah, of course, Baller Boy. Of course. Elephants would be good for the game, right? I think there's a way that they could do it that would be really good. So, EW has always been concerned about controversy, right? And I've seen a few people mention this idea that would actually make it really beneficial if they did it. A lot of people have mentioned this idea of what if EW releases Africa 2.0, right? They release Africa 2.0 and it's got elephants and all the stuff we've been wanting. And because it has elephants, what if they gave, like, a percentage of the funds raised from the DLC to help elephant conservation? I think that would be a good way to do it. Like, maybe instead of it being an $8 map, make it a $10 map and give that extra $2 of every purchased DLC to elephant conservation. A lot of people have recommended that, and I do think that'd be a phenomenal idea. It'd be a good middle ground so that we could get what we want in the game, and the developers wouldn't have to worry as much about controversy because they would technically be helping the real-life elephants. So I think that would be really good. I really do. I think that would be such a good option. And I would be surprised if they didn't eventually do something like that. It just seems like it would be a win-win for everybody. We would get elephants, and they could avoid the controversy while also giving back to elephant conservation, right? I think it'd be great. And I'm pretty sure that people would pay an extra $2 for the map if they knew that it was going to have elephants on it and that it would be helping, like, real-life conservation. I think that would be a good middle ground. I really think that'd be the move for them. If EW wants to, like, get the most out of it, that'd be great, I think. Because I don't think they realize how substantial having elephants in the game would be. Same with Africa 2.0, like, that would be the most popular release of all time if they did it well. I really don't think there could be any negatives that would come out of it. No, Drippy, we never abandon grinds. As you know, if you've watched, like, the past content, like, we go back and forth between grinds all the time. I mean, I've been grinding moose for a while, and now we're back at whitetail after a couple weeks of not hunting them. Same with black bear. We usually go like a few weeks or a month without hunting them, then we come back and hunt them again. Yeah, it just depends on what I'm feeling. Yeah, it just depends on how I'm feeling about hunting each species at the time. Nice, we got two monsters down there. Two absolute monster bucks. No, it's not a Layton moose grind, Drippy. We're going for the whitetail again. Now that the devs confirmed that herd management is not cheating or an exploit and that it's fine to use, we're going back to the herd management whitetail grind. I tried herd management on moose on Rev and I wasn't liking it, so I decided to just do a regular grind for Rev moose. And then we're going to do herd management whitetail and probably a regular black bear grind at some point too. In fact, we might come back later today and do either black bear or moose. Been really thinking about getting back into streaming a lot more. Okay, there's the three that we're stacking. Male over there. Yeah, it's hard to say, Optic. Like, I think you're probably right, but it would be nice if they would. Leopards are one of my most wanted African game animals. I just feel like they're missing out if they don't add leopards eventually. Do I still do red deer grinds? Not recently, Jack, but in the future we may return if they ever add any more variations to the red deer great one. I think one of these days they need to take another pass through both red deer and whitetail and give them more variation to the great one. That would bring me back to red deer for sure. Couple decent bucks there, not bad. Leopards would be awesome and easy to add, I bet. Too bad they probably couldn't climb trees. Yeah, but I'd be willing to sacrifice their ability to climb trees just to have them in the game. I think it's the same with squirrels. A lot of people would like them to climb trees, but I would prefer they just add them instead of not adding them because they can't make them climb trees. Jaxie did say in stream that EW was loosening their stance on things on elephants. Really? I didn't... When was that, Chip? I didn't hear that. Oh my gosh, could you imagine if they add elephants? Oh my gosh, that'd be insane. Maybe that's a hint. Maybe that's a hint towards the next map. Imagine the next map is actually Africa 2.0 with elephants. That'd be so insane. That kind of feels like a hint to me, Chip. That kind of feels like Jaxie was hinting that it'll happen. I don't know, though. That's crazy. Crazy to think about. How would they even implement them? It was a couple weeks ago. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch the last couple streams and see where it said. Because that's pretty wild to hear. You're gonna start a mountain goat grind at some point? Nice gaming info. Oh no, Carter, that's unfortunate, dude. Really hope the next map is Australia because it wasn't on the survey, so it already could be in the works. That's a good point, Cooper. I haven't actually taken that survey. I need to go through it. That's a very good point. Man, there's so many little things that EW's been doing recently that could potentially hint to, like, future stuff. Kind of crazy. A little overwhelming. There's just so much, like, potential, like, theories to what could be going on at EW. Oh my gosh, these deer. Get destroyed! Get destroyed, you nerd! Oh my gosh. That poor thing got destroyed. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know, Megatron. You know, something to consider also is the fact that it's been a while since we've had a new hunting game from Expansive Worlds. Like, Call of the Wild will not live on forever. There's going to be a point where they have to branch out and make, like, a new game, right? We got a brand new game, like, 6 or 7 years into the existence of the Hunter Classic, so I can only imagine that eventually they will release a new hunting game. Who knows when that would be? Or if it's even going to happen, but I can't imagine them not releasing another one eventually. So the question is, like, how long are they going to release content for the Hunter Call of the Wild? Like, it just feels... I feel like it's been long enough to where they've got to be cooking up something. We saw with the Hunter Classic, I think it was like the 7-year mark or something like that. After like 7 or 8 years, they released the Hunter Call of the Wild. So that's something else to consider. I don't think they'll run out of map ideas. I really don't think they will. I think before they run out of map ideas, they'd probably have a new game by then. Because that seems to be the way that EW works. They eventually will create new stuff that's better than the last. Or I guess, depending on how you look at it, better than the last. Some people still like Classic better. But it's hard to say. I don't think they'll ever run out of ideas. You gotta think, there's a lot of places in the world that you can hunt. There's no way they could possibly add every single area into the game before the game hits the end of its life cycle, right? I don't think they'll ever run out of map ideas. I really don't. Herd management lion grind? Maybe. I don't know if that'd be fun, though. I don't know if it'd be fun on lions. Double level 1s there. Actually, let's let them pop out. Let's see what else. Oh, there's one. Glad I didn't reset the time. There actually is a shootable buck here. Hope they add a Mars map soon. Imagine hunting rocks. It's gotta be the best comment I've seen all day. Gotta go for those moon rocks, brother. Gotta go for the moon rocks. Do you think they should add a Wisconsin map or cars to the game? I mean, I don't think they'll ever add any vehicles bigger than an ATV. Maybe horses, but I couldn't see them adding bigger vehicles. That would just be impossible to traverse the terrain. I mean, look at how close the trees are on these maps. I don't think they could do bigger vehicles. However, maybe smaller vehicles. I think horses could work pretty good. I really don't know if they do Wisconsin, though. They've got a lot of US maps already, and anytime you introduce a new, like, United States map, they would have to ask themselves the question of, what can we add that isn't already in the game? And if Wisconsin would just be the same types of species as other maps, there's no way they'd do it. They wouldn't. They've already seen how the reception was for New England. I don't think they would do the same thing twice. And if they did, it would be a very poor decision. So no, I don't think we'd get a Wisconsin map or really anything in the US unless it can have like a bunch of new unique species. That is the only way I could see them doing it. Smoked them. Oh, it feels bad, Kaylee. Yes, Yogi, that is rare. The Dark Gamsbok are rare. Quite rare, actually. They used to be easier to find, but nowadays they're actually very rare. Okay, explain to me then, Nathan, what type of unique species would we get on a Wisconsin map? Interested to hear. Why they say that Texas, because Texas has a lot of exotics on hunting ranches that aren't in the game. Exactly, Megatron. That's why it's my #1 most wanted reserve. Please give us a Texas game ranch. That would be such a huge thing for the game. Guys, you know what I really want to see on one of these grinds? I really want to turn the corner and just be like, oh, Fabled Piebald! Oh my gosh, Fabled Piebald! I want to see that so bad. Like, you have no idea how badly I want to see a Fabled Piebald. Could you imagine the rush of spotting one of those? That'd be crazy. It'd be the most insane thing ever. Where'd this other one go? Oh, there it is. A diamond curd. I get it. Oh my gosh. What? Wow, that's amazing, Chip. Holy. Yeah, teals aren't the same as they used to be, CJ. Nowadays, it's red deer and lions. Red deer and lion are amazing for farming cash. Oh, that's a 3. Wait, is that a 3-2? No, but that's a diamond potential too. Nice, we got another diamond potential to spawn. Beautiful. You love to see it. Let's shoot this one now that we got 2, like, diamond potentials in the zone. We don't necessarily need that one as much anymore because we can get more ones at other zones. Yeah, Douglas, I'm doing herd management on the, whitetail. We were gonna do it on moose instead, but I didn't have fun with it. I tried it on moose, it wasn't fun, so I decided to change it to whitetail. So moose is gonna be our normal grind, and so is bears, and then, whitetail is gonna be our herd management grind. Yeah, Cooper, pretty much. You're not wrong. Like, if I ever get a fabled piebald, it will literally be the end of my voice. I'll probably have no voice for a week. It'll be something else, man. It'll be something else. I hope one day we get to experience that, though. That'd be crazy. That would be absolutely wild. Yeah, Stephanie, for herd management on the whitetail, you shoot the 2s and, leave the 1s. And then for the 3s, it depends on what you want to do. You can shoot them as they spawn. Or if you want to, you can stack 3s in your favorite zones, like the zones that you intend to make your main grinding zones. You can stack them in. That way, no 1s can spawn there, and they'll help push down the average score of the respawns on the rest of the map. Not a great shot, but he'll die. Not necessarily, Parker. 700 nitro would be preferred for something like an elephant, but you can definitely kill them with smaller guns. Not much smaller, but smaller guns can kill them. I saw a few people in the comments of one of my videos saying that you could use the 470 to kill them, but I mean, I'd prefer they add a better gun. Because the 470 is kind of garbage. I feel like if they ever do add in the elephants and a bigger gun, they would have to give the elephants and everything like their own class. Like they would have to make it class 10 and add the 700, which would be like class 10, so you could only use it on them. Although maybe they could move like Cape Buffalo and Water Buffalo into the same class. Make it so it's like Cape Buffalo, Water Buffalo, maybe lions, and then elephants like in one class. In like a class 10. And then make it so you can use the 700 on them. I think that'd be pretty sick. Really hope we get something like that in the future. 22 truncated ammo against an elephant. Hey, that 22 truncated can do it all. That ammo is like a one-trick pony. Or not a one-trick pony. That's like the opposite. Isn't a one-trick pony something that can only do one thing? It's a billion-trick pony. There we go. Better. Seems about right. Hey, Dirk, how's it going? $171, and this should be the better buck. 210, not bad. What a beauty. Jack of all trades. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Hey, you're a good deer. That's a good buck right there. Not a bad buck at all, actually. You're probably watching in the wrong quality, Austin. It's perfectly fine for everybody else watching. I would recommend raising the quality that you're watching in. That'll probably help the picture quality. Go up to 1080p if you can. Yeah, I only see 2 and I don't like that. There's only 2 in the zone. That makes it very difficult to tell if they're the only 2 or if there's another. I swear I left 2 level 1s. So this shouldn't be bad, but we'll see. $223 soft points versus fabled piebald whitetail. No. No. Why would I ever do that? That would not be smart. Okay, yeah, there is a couple ones. All right, so that big 2 is one we need to take down. Oh yeah, that'd be cool, Drippy. I'm always down for more elk in the game. Elk are awesome. .223 best gun in the game? Obviously, duh. Best gun in the game for sure. I would totally not throw the .223 off a cliff if I could. I promise. It's wonderful. Thank you, Karki. Really appreciate it. It's a different type of jaguar though, Megatron. It's jaguar cats. Jaguar cat is what lives in Mexico, I believe. They're not the same as jaguar. They're more like a mountain lion, to be honest. They're more similar to a mountain lion. Maybe, bro. I'm not sure. I was thinking about doing like a bear or moose grinding stream, so we'll see. We'll see. I might go for the legendary fish with you, but we'll see. If I do, I'll probably just record it. I don't know. Actually, thumbnails have been working again for me, so I might stream it. Who knows? I've been trying to avoid doing angler streams recently because YouTube's been having a problem where it doesn't update the thumbnail when you post it in Discord. So I've been posting stuff in Discord and it shows the wrong thumbnail. So I've been trying to keep it to Call of the Wild. But we might do an angler stream because it seems that it worked out properly today. Boom. Yeah, we'll see, Nathan. We'll see. Maybe, maybe. Bear grind? That got Caitlin's attention. You say bear grind 3 times and Caitlin will appear on top of your roof, just whispering into your chimney like, bears! Bears! True story. No cap at all. 100% true story. Smoked! I mean, I don't think I'll do a poll, Nathan. We already know what the vote would say. Everybody would say bear grind over angler. If I want to play angler, then we'll play some angler, you know? We'll see how I'm feeling later today. How about that? Yeah, Karki, that's why the 308 is so good. It just smokes everything. 308 is so good. They have to add some type of Asia map like Pakistan, Kazakhstan, or Kyrgyzstan. Yeah, maybe, Venator. I could see that hopefully being a thing in the future. I think there's been controversy before when people talked about like an Asia map. I believe that it's illegal to hunt in a lot of places in Asia. I think that's the only thing that's been holding them back. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I've heard a lot of people say that it's illegal to hunt in a lot of places in Asia. And I believe that's why they haven't done it yet. But I could be wrong there. I could be wrong. I'm just going off of what I've heard other people say. Nice little 2 there. In the Middle East it is? Got you. Okay. So not all of it then, just parts. That makes sense. Oh. He walked out right as I was about to shoot next to him. Before I had hunter skin for those maps? Holy. Holy. Love it when they walk right in front of where my crosshair lands after the first shot. Beautiful sight. .22 obviously could have done the job. You're right. You're right. Truncated ammo for the win. Who needs anything else? Oh, let's see if we can kill this deer with the truncated. I'd say it's dead. Yeah, you're right. It killed it. He's very dead. No worries, Mast. Deer grind or moose grind? It depends on what you're after, Jack. What are you really wanting to get? A good-looking great one, some nice-looking rares, some nice-looking super rares? Are you looking for like a fun grind? Are you looking for a rewarding grind? What are you looking for? There's a lot of different things I can say to that comment, you know? Really depends on what you want to get out of the grind. Nice Miles, welcome back. We're trying to manage our whitetail back down to an insane state like they used to be. Right now we're trying to stack a bunch of 3s in the main zone so I can push down the rest of the map. It's going decent so far. We got a new diamond potential to spawn, so that's good. Alright, let's go to main menu. Come on! Whitetail, where are you? Such a rude whitetail. It's like they don't want to get shot. Come on, man. You know you want to show up in your zones. Beautiful. Love to see it. Everybody's showing up on time for their job. Getting smoked by Scarecrow. Feels bad to be those whitetail, not gonna lie. Hey Hoyt, how's it going? Best way to kill the bobcats? 243 P-dub. 243 is really good for them. It's my favorite gun for bobcat. Okay, we got one new buck here. Oh, that's a decent one over there. Not bad. Is that another one? Well, he's gone. Feels bad. Feels bad, man. Hey. Be nice. Silly whitetail. Trying to run me over and I don't appreciate it. How many drink zones should you have for your whitetail grind on Layton? Between 60 and 75. It really depends on the map. Everybody's map is a little bit different. How many Yukon moose zones? To be honest, I don't know. I've never grinded Yukon for moose. Yeah, creative title. There is no drink time for the jackal anymore. Mythical red deer make diamond? On insanely rare occasions, yes, Spiral. But I've only seen one screenshot of one, and I've only heard of like 2 others. So it is incredibly rare for them to make it. Like, insanely rare. Got about 205 moose zones on Yukon. Oh my gosh, man, that's insane. That is so many zones. How do you keep up with all of those? I could not imagine trying to keep up with that many zones. That's crazy. What is my least favorite map? At this point, to be honest, I don't even know. Hirschfelden isn't my least favorite anymore. I've grown a new love for it based on the European bison. I don't know. I'd say it's either Parque Fernando or Cuatro Colinas. Like, they've kind of just fallen to the wayside over the years. As other maps have gotten improvements and new maps have released, I don't know, Parque and Cuatro just don't have the luster they used to. And I used to love both of them. Oh! Holy! $150, and this one we popped over here. You've grown to love for Hirsch. Me too, Dynamic. I enjoy it for certain species. Not all of them, but some of them. Wait, you did, Simon? I didn't know he got one. I didn't know Brober got a diamond in the angler. I got one the other night when I was fishing with him, but... That's a good buck right there. Ah, no, why is he not vitally hit? I must have hit in between the 2 lungs. That's the only thing I can think of. He's going down still, but wow. Unfortunate. Feels bad, dude. Feels bad. Oh, he got a diamond Xander? That's amazing. Holy. That is such a cool diamond. How come he didn't tell me about that? Maybe he did and I just wasn't paying attention, but I don't remember him telling me about that. That's crazy. What a diamond. What a freaking diamond to get, man. Nice, big buck killer. Dude, there's so many big bucks here. Oh my gosh, I gotta shoot all these down. Well, at least I know now that this zone is loaded. I remember when we used to grind this zone too. This used to be one of the zones we grinded all the time. Didn't get vitals on any of them. Okay, well. I know I said I wanted to do a longer stream today, guys, but if I want to do the stream later with Brobra and everybody else, I'm gonna need to jump off and head to the store real quickly. So, we're gonna go ahead and jump off, but I do appreciate everybody being here. And, yeah, we'll probably come back with another stream tonight, and maybe a YouTube short as well. So stay tuned for that. Really appreciate you all being here. This was quite a fun stream. We hit 108k. We got a little bit of progress on the whitetail grind. Got a really cool albino and had a real fun time. So thank you all for being here once again. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.